Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm Bea from the Ambassador team and you can find me on social media as Bea Lettering. And today I'm going to show you how to set up a gardening journal or a plant journal to plan your plant care for the whole year. If you want to download the free printables that I've prepared for you and to check out the materials that I'm using, you'll find everything linked in the blog, which is in the description box below. Let's get started. I'm using a B5 notebook for this project because I love having a little extra space, but you'll be totally fine with a smaller size too. I was going to use this lovely flower embossed design from the winter collection, but then I got my December sub box and I immediately fell in love with this beauty here. By the time you watch this video, you should have received your box too, and if you haven't and there are still some left, grab one because the Archer and Olive team really outdid themselves this time. Let me know in a comment which one would you have chosen. For other supplies, I'm using acrylographs and calligraphs for writing and decorating, and the washi and stickers from the Signature Floral Everyday Theme Kit, which is perfect for a gardening journal if you ask me. And I'm also using a 0.5-0.3 black pen. So our first section is a yearly overview. This spread will help you plan your plant care month by month or season by season. And I'm writing the 12 months vertically on the left-hand side with different colors for different seasons. And then I'm adding the tasks horizontally to create a grid. Now you can simply mark the tasks that apply to each month or the ones that you have already done. And remember that this depends on where you live and the climate in your region. I always leave some space for notes because throughout the year I may realize that some tasks are missing or others aren't as important as I thought. So it's really useful to take notes that will help you improve your layouts and trackers next year. Decorate your spread with stickers, washi tape, stamps, anything with plants or flowers works beautifully here. Next, we are going month by month to add some monthly plant trackers, and this will help you focus on the tasks for each specific month. I usually group my plants depending on their location in the house and the type of plant because they tend to have similar needs. And if one month you need to monitor a specific plant more closely, you can adapt the tracker or add a smaller one just for that plant. So I'm adding watering weekly, fertilizing, and notes to the trackers for all my plants, and also leaving some space at the bottom for extra tasks and notes that I do once a month. Over time, it's so satisfying to see these trackers fill up, but they can even help you figure out what's happening if a plant isn't thriving. Maybe it was watered too much or too little, or perhaps you forgot to fertilize during the growing season. Once you're done with this one, make sure you leave enough pages for all 12 months, and then we can move on to the next section. This double spread here is for planting and propagation projects. Even if you mostly have indoor plants, it's so nice to grow herbs, tomatoes, or seedlings in spring. It also helps you keep track of the best time to propagate your plants and note down when roots started to appear or when you planted them. I love using acrylographs to finish these pages because they add tiny pops of color that make everything feel alive. And finally, my favorite part of this journal, which is the plant profile pages. This is where I create a little page or section for each plant that I own with all their individual needs: light, water, feeding, propagation, planting seasons, and any extra notes I want to remember. I'm drawing my plants with acrylograph pens because I love the texture that they give to the drawing if you color like really fast, like leaving a lot of white space in between the strokes, but feel free to print photos if it's easier for you. They will look amazing if you frame them like with little hand-drawn Polaroids. And you can also add icons for water, fertilizer, reporting dates, or any small doodles to fill up your page. My goal this year is to fill as many of these pages as possible. If you plan to start your gardening journal quickly, you can download the templates I prepare for you from the Archer and Olive blog. And this is how everything looks. I love how cohesive everything looks with the floral kit. And now the only thing left is to create a nice cover page for this journal. So stay tuned on Instagram because I'll show you there the final result. Thank you so much for watching, and remember that if you want to try this setup, all the links to the blog post and the products are in the description box below. So don't forget to check that out and to subscribe for more creative journaling videos. See you next time!